a tiny coat. Roxy grinned. That coat is too small for you, Detective Smith. Detective Smith frowned. Haha, Rocket Girl, this coat belonged to a doll. A very special doll, a man said. He wore a bright green suit. I spent a lot of money on it from Europe. My dolls were more than 1,000 years old, the woman said. Wiping a tear from her eye. And now they're gone. My dolls are gone too, another person said. Detective Smith took out his notebook. Did anyone see the doll, the thief? The man in the green suit sniffed. No, we were eating lunch in another room. The woman nodded. I heard a loud crash, like glass being smashed. We ran in here and she started to cry. The man patted her on the shoulder. It's okay, Betty. Rocket Girl will save our dolls. He looked at Roxy. Right. I do my best. Roxy couldn't believe how much these people liked their dolls. I heard the thief, another woman said. I was near the exit during the robbery. I heard someone say, I am bad, bad, bad. Detective Smith scratched his head. I might know who the thief is. A performer named Chuck at my nephew's birthday party had a large doll and it was terrible. He was just the same thing. I'm bad, bad, bad. If Chuck was terrible, Roxy said, maybe he became a thief instead. I have this business card. Detective Smith pulled the card from his pocket and looked at it. He lives just around the corner, left. Go. Roxy and Detective Smith arrived at Chuck's apartment. The door was open, so they went in. Chuck, Detective Smith caught the move. Voice. Roxy rushed to the closet and opened it. A man was tied up. It was Detective Smith quickly untied him. Thank you, Chuck said. I'm so glad you're here. He's evil and out of control. Huh? Roxy scratched her head. We're here because we thought you robbed the doll. Chuck shook his head. I won't do that. It was him. Who? Detective Smith asked. Who do you think? Chuck said. Doll. My doll. Chuckless. Rocket Girl, Episode 3. Rocket Girl versus the Doll, Episode 3. Chuckless. Chuckless is a doll, Roxy said to Chuck. A doll can't commit a crime. Detective Smith nodded. Good point. Please believe me, Chuck said. Chuckless has a special computer chip in his back. It was supposed to make him talk, and it'd be funny instead of making him evil. Detective Smith's phone rang. Hello? Oh, we're on our way. We hung up. Someone is robbing downtown toys. Chuckless, Chuck said. Roxy gulped. My friends are there. Roxy flew into downtown toys. Terrell peeked from behind a shell. He held a finger to his lips. Then he pointed toward the crash. Tess Wriggler saw a big door standing on a cache. Wriggles, that must be Chocolate's. Several other dolls were taking money from the cache. They stuffed the money into bags. The dolls look old and vapor. Those are the dolls from the doll show, Roxy thought. Maybe Chocolate's made them come to life. Chocolate's laughed. I'm going to be rich. Rich, rich. No, you're not, Roxy shouted. Rocket Girl, Chocolates, look at the other dolls. Attack! They dropped the money bags and rushed toward the Rocket Girl, Roxy. Uh-oh, Roxy said as the dolls grabbed her. The dolls are valuable. I can't break them. Chocolates grabbed the money bag. It's time for me to go. Roxy almost stepped on one doll. Whoops! She stumbled and knocked the candle display. It's blocked the entrance. Yeah, Choco said. I fight your back door. He ran off. The dolls pushed her quickly. The doll looked around. It was a cabinet under a cache ruckus, and she scooped out the dolls and them in the cabinet. And then she closed the lid. Closed the door. Suddenly, Roxy's watch beeped. Terrell, I caught the big doll, Terrell said. We're in the doll department. Let me go, kid, yelled in the background. I'll be right there. Roxy flew to the doll department. The boxes of doll lined the shelves. Terrell was struggling with chocolates. Roxy rushed toward and pointed the doll to the floor. Got you, she said. The doors, said the doll. It's alive, chuckled, said. The doll boxes shook. Uh-oh, Terrell said. A plastic popped out of one box. A tiny foot broke out another box. Soon all the dolls were out of their boxes. Attack! Choco yelled. Under Roxy and Trip, the dolls kick and punch. Kick and punch, Terror cried. Tiny plastic grabbed at Roxy's. Choco slipped from her grip and laughed. I am Big B. Rocket Girl versus the Doll. Episode 4. The Rotten Doll. More angry dolls spied on Roxy and Terrell. Chocolates giggled. Goodbye, Rocket Girl. You won't get away, Roxy shouted. Yes, I will, Choco said. I got away from Chuck. He didn't make much money, so I left him and create huge doll army and steal money. Money, money. Chocolates ran out of the store. Roxy pushed away some of the dolls, and other dolls jumped onto her. Terrell and Rocket Girl. Do something, Terrell said. I have an idea. Roxy started at the dolls on top, her eyes orange and beamed radio from her eyes, and the doll began to melt. Soon a puddle of plastic covered the floor. Awesome, Terrell said. Laura and Jack ran over. Rocket Girl, Mara said. I have to go, Roxy said. Soon, Roxy saw Chocolate a few blocks away. He opened a taxi, pulled out the taxi driver, and jumped in. The tires spun as the taxi raced away. The driver shook his fist, breathing dull. The taxi shivered on the sidewalk. A man jumped out of the way. A band truckers drive their fruit stand. This is fun, fun. Roxy stopped the taxi and grabbed the door. Chocolate, the door bit her hand. Ouch! Roxy pulled her hand out away. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Chocolate ran away. Whiz! Blue eyes, razor beamed in Chuckle's wooden legs started to smoke. Go. This is bad. Big. Bad. A man has water bottle. Chocolate grabbed the bottle and poured it on his leg. Much better, he said. Roxy hurried over to grab Chocolate. Let me go. The dog couldn't slip him. He found the computer chip and ripped it. Choco stopped moving. Roxy wiped her brows. Phew. Rebels don't want to live anymore. Roxy brought them to the conversation center. The man in the green suit smiled. You're my hero, Rocket Girl. Next, Roxy brought Chuckles to Chuck. I took out the chip, Roxy said. That's thanks, Rocket Girl, Chuck said. He pretended to be Chuck was talking. You're super, Rocket Girl. Roxy said. Your lips are moving. Downtown Toys, Roxy found her friends. You'll miss it, Roxy, Jack said. There was an evil doll.